want to talk to you all about dementia. So, I was doing a little course and it had reminded me of a situation that my ex sister in law experienced with her father. Her father had dementia, and she would have these experiences with him where he would go to a restroom, and if he saw his reflection in the mirror, he would freak out. And it would be a whole drama scene. And so I always wondered what was happening during that. And so now that I have the ability to have conversations with multidimensional beings, with my soul team, I decided to have a channeling session about this, and I want to share a little information about it with you. And so, as far as I'm going to read you my channel notes on this. So, as far as reflections and dementia, so the soul level understanding is when a soul experiences dementia, especially in the later years, the bridge between the incarnated self and the soul's memory matrix becomes fractured. This is not simply memory loss, it's a dimensional disorientation where the soul becomes partially untethered from the linear timeline and identity framework the brain once upheld. So, why they don't recognize themselves in the mirror? When someone with dementia looks into the mirror and doesn't recognize themselves, it's often because the personality structure, the ego layer that holds their age identity, is disassembling. Their soul is momentarily observing from a non linear state, sometimes as their younger self, sometimes as an observer without body attachment. The brain no longer anchors the I am in this current time and form. So they may see a reflection and think, who is a stranger looking at me with those eyes? And it's very intense for them, okay? And so in these moments, they may sense their soul, but not understand the aging shell that it's in. This can trigger fear, agitation, or a defensive reaction. The nervous system interprets the reflection as a foreign presence, and the body reacts protectively. Well, a little bit more of the energetic explanation on this. The moment is a mirror fracture in both the literal and the metaphysical sense. The mirror reflects not just the body, but the soul's confusion. There's a discord between dimensional overlays. The soul might be standing in a memory from 1953, but the mirror shows 2025. The third eye and temporal lobe no longer coordinate fluidly, causing visual distortion or soul dissonance. Sometimes the soul is standing beside the body, not fully in it. And that actually happens more than we realize here on Earth. Okay, the mirror catches the vessel, but the awareness is not in the vessel. Think about that one. This separation creates a fright loop that triggers the "who are you" response. If you are around someone experiencing that, of course, they always say to cover up anything that can show them their reflection. And then you also might consider playing 528 hertz or 432 hertz softly in the background to help stabilize this individual. I wanted to touch on why would a soul choose to get dementia in this lifetime. So the information that they gave me was the experience of dementia, while painful to witness, often serves profound soul level purposes for both the one living it and those around them. So, one, it acts as a gradual soul exit, the gentle fade. Some souls choose dementia as a slow disembarkation from the earth body. Rather than an abrupt death or a traumatic exit, dementia allows the soul to release layer by layer identity, memory, personality, independence, until only presence remains. Whew. This slow unraveling softens karmic entanglements, allows time for relational healing, prepares family and caregivers emotionally before full departure, meaning it kind of creates the "I'm leaving, but I'm giving you time to feel me go." The next thing is it could be clearing deep ancestral and genetic imprints. So, dementia often runs in family lines, not by accident, but by soul design. Some incarnated beings choose this path to transmute inherited brain patterns or degenerative codes, bring awareness to suppressed family dynamics, break cycles of emotional repression, silence, or trauma, often seen when parents who never expressed vulnerability suddenly become deeply emotional or childlike. The soul uses this altered state to create energetic openings in the lineage. The next thing would be teaching others about love without condition. The person with dementia is often here to be a mirror for others, teach patience, presence, and selfless love, to show caregivers how to hold space without reciprocity, to open hearts that had been closed by rigidity or past pain. And this can bring up, do you still love me when I don't remember you? Can you meet me here when words fail but spirit remains? Another thing is the freedom from old constructs. Sometimes dementia is chosen to liberate the soul from a rigid or overly controlled timeline, escape the bounds of identity that was too constrictive, access memories from other timelines or soul layers through the collapse of this one. Many with dementia speak in languages that they never learned, recall distant memories, or connect with unseen beings. These are interdimensional bleed throughs allowed by the thinning veil. And lastly, to relearn innocence. Dementia returns the soul to a childlike state, where basic needs must be met by others, where vulnerability is raw and pure, where the moment is all there is. This regression is not failure, it is a spiritual recalibration back to simplicity, trust, and inner truth. So, this is going to bring up I forgot who I was so I could remember what I am. So, if you can relate to this message, leave a comment in the comment section. Feel free to share your experience or let me know if this message brings you peace in some type of way.